Hello and welcome to Austria and day 7 of this trip. If you're new, this is my Interrail trip all around Europe. I'm just about to get on a sleeper train, and then later in this video I'm gonna ride one of the most popular train rides in the whole world. We were just down there just before, and I'm gonna capture this whole experience in this video. So I hope you enjoy. I'm about to get on the train. I was so thirsty and I haven't been able to find a water spot, but just look at my sleeper train. That's literally it. There's like 4 carriages and one of them is just seating. So there's only like 3 actual carriages with sleeping zones. The only one that looks nice is the one that's just seats. All the other ones looks very old. Wait, they just attached more wagons? Well, that makes a little more sense then. But the police is also here for some reason. Doesn't look too bad actually. Bed 26. Alright, this is me then. Alright, so the train conductor just showed me everything. He was so nice, and there's like a whole goodie bag, and then there's like this breakfast menu, and he's pretty sure I'll have this whole room for myself, like a room that's supposed to have 3 people. But this is so nice. I don't even wanna go to bed. I think there's like a sink in here. So I wonder what the bed is like. Well, that's pretty neat. And then the maiden light is up here. And you can turn up and down the volume of the speakers, the temperature, and stuff like that. A pair of flippers, 2 waters, a little cloth, a sleeping mask, earplugs, these, and a pen. So what am I getting for breakfast? Alright, so I'll be getting a cup of black coffee, glass of juice, 2 bread rolls, butter, marmalade. I guess I'll be getting some yogurt. And that's it, I think. Oh, wait a minute. So there's actually like 6 options like included, and after that it's 120. So this breakfast is completely free. And he just told me to put it under the door and then he would collect it. Like that, I think. The most crazy thing about this is that I've only paid 52 euros for this. And that's of course because my Interrail pass was free. But it's only 52 euros extra to get this whole room. And I don't think that's bad when breakfast is included and you get all this space and it's literally on a train. Oh my god, we're leaving! So the question right now is just, how do I get in? I think I got it. I got it. So this is me then. Well, but I have to get up in less than 5 hours, so I'll be signing off for now. Soon I'll make it to Italy, and then I'll wake up about an hour before we get to Milan, and that's where I have to switch trains and get to Liechtenstein. Oh, I just saw on Google Maps that I have just crossed the border to Italy, so this is country number, oh god, I have to count. Denmark, Germany, Czech Republic. So Italy is the 9th country on this trip. But I guess I'll just try to get some sleep. This is such a nice experience. But I'll head to bed and I'll see you tomorrow. just went to the restroom, and when I came back like 2 minutes later, my food was just here. This looks quite delicious. So throughout the night, while I've been sleeping, we've made it across northern Italy, and in like 40 minutes we are gonna arrive in Milan. But before I eat this delicious breakfast, I think I'm just gonna hit to the shower first. This little cube here is my towel. But look at that. I don't think I ever had a shower on a train, so this is a first, and that's also why I just had to do it. That was such a nice experience. Damn, look at these mountains. That was quite an experience. Like, I was just in a shower on a train, but I'm really enjoying this experience. I definitely have to travel by these trains again. And I'm actually quite sure that the bread delivery I saw yesterday was actually for this train, and I think it's these bread rolls. Bread delivery in the middle of the night, and we are gonna end with bread delivery at midnight. This experience is just fascinating. Like, I'm just sitting in my own private room on a train, enjoying these views and eating this breakfast. This is so true. That's good. Alright, I just got packed up and we are now about to arrive in Milan. So I'll arrive in Milan where Guido, and then I have to get to the central station. And I was in Milan 2 months ago, and then I missed my plane home because I got to the wrong station. So this is very important that I make it to the right station. But yeah, I don't have a lot of time here because this train got delayed. This is gonna be a fun one, I guess. Oh no, if we don't arrive in like 3 minutes, the connection is gonna take 20 minutes, which will mean that I'll not make it. I didn't make it. I was just so much hoping for this train to be just delayed like 2 or 3 minutes that would have made it. This is the second time in a row this station has been bad to me in like 2 months. If you just don't think about how bad this station has been to me, it's actually quite a cool station. Alright, so if none of my other trains are delayed, I'm gonna make it to Liechtenstein just 1.5 hours later than planned. And that's gonna be 6:30 in the evening. And that's alright, because I'm on Interrail. But then the battery died. There is actually outlets this time. My computer just doesn't fit in that. But take a look at these views. There is snow in that mountain. now made it to Toronto. It is once again raining, but it's still not that cold actually. But I'm now going on a train which will take me up through Switzerland, and the route it takes is the Bernina. Well, I had to cut off there because I was so confused about these trains. And that actually led me to miss my connection. I guess this is just really not my day today. But there is another one in like 40 minutes, I think. But as I was about to say, the train I'm gonna take is the Bernina Express, which is one of the most famous train rides in the whole world. And it starts here in northern Italy, in Toronto, just on the edge of the Alps, and then it continues up through Switzerland, through the Alps. And there should be some amazing views on that train ride. And because of my free Interrail pass, this was actually completely free, and I'm pretty sure it's like an UNESCO World Heritage Site or something like that. But I'll get to Switzerland so much later now. But it's so confusing. There's like two parts of the station. So this is the part where my train arrived from Milan, and then there's this board which shows all the train connections, but it only shows trains to Milan and then one single bus. And then there's this little sign up here which says Bernina Express. And I missed that sign because it's very, very small and there's only like one sign. And you would never assume that at such a small station there would be two stations just next to each other. These views are pretty good though. But this is the first station, and I'm now going to show you where the Bernina Express trains goes from. You have to walk out from this station and then know that this building over here is the Bernina Express station. Then you have these trains out here. And I literally just got out here, saw the doors closing, ran up to the train, tried to open the door, and then the lady just waved at me and shook her head, and then it departed. So Toronto, that's where we are right now. This train goes to St. Moritz, and then I'm gonna take another train to Chur. And then from there I'm gonna take another train to Liechtenstein, which is right about here. And then tomorrow I'm actually gonna take a train down to Chur again, where I'm gonna stay. And then the day after that I'm gonna stay somewhere around here, I think. So there's a few different options when it comes to these carriages. So there's like a first class carriage which has these big open windows, but that is very expensive. And then there's these normal standard carriages. And I actually just found out that there's like a newer version of this train, which is still second class, which is still free with the Interrail pass. So that's the one I'm choosing. What a nice train. Especially when you've been on a lot of Hungarian trains lately. So I read that the best views are from the left side. That's what I'm choosing. So these are the luxury carriages, and they are quite expensive. What a cool map. And it shows all the places. And this is what first class looks like on these new trains. Not a huge difference, to be honest. There's just more space, and then I guess you get some food or something like that. Okay, how cool is this? This is like the second class place for handicapped people. And there's like this button. It makes it go up and down. That's just so cool. I don't think there's anyone in this part of the train, like at all. I think I definitely found the best time of year to travel. You can already feel the train going up at an angle. These clouds are heavy though. Might not be the best views today. I didn't even realize it, but I've just made it to Switzerland. That's the 10th country on this trip then. This is the coolest train ride I've ever experienced. It exceeds the night train this night. I don't even care that I missed 2 trains so far today. This is so cool. Also just the fact that you can open these windows, that's so cool. way, that whistle is real. That's what it sounds like. We were just down there just before. Now we're in the first. This lake is the highest point on the journey, at around 2,250 meters. I'm getting off here. Alright, I have 10 minutes in this town and I'm just quickly gonna grab some food, and then I have like a train that's like 6 minutes and then another train after 7 minutes, I think. Alright, stocked up some food, and then this is my next train. Alright, I have exactly 7 minutes here, and the trains are like completely on time. That's the thing I love about Switzerland, but this food was quite expensive. I just love these trains. Oh my god, this just keeps getting better and better. And this train there's like oh god, that's not the right one. Oh, never mind. I was really counting on Switzerland to have great power outlets, but like my laptop does not fit in these.
In the most spectacular section of the Albula line. Like a carousel, the train ascends the heights through spiral tunnels and in the process crosses the valley 4 times. The view from the window can be confusing. The UNESCO World Heritage section of the Rhaetian Railway is a masterpiece of railway engineering. It is one of the most impressive constructions on the line, as it curves elegantly above the valley below below before entering a tunnel carved into a sheer rock face.
I fell asleep on the train and I am so tired, but I've also gotten way too little sleep every day the last week or so. You know what the question is? Oh my god. It's the same shitty ones. Well, I haven't been able to edit for more than like 2 hours today because all these trains just have Swiss time, which is understandable, but I guess I just forgot they had another time, so I don't think there's gonna be any video today, but we'll see. Alright, I made it to Bruges. My train leaves in like 1 minute I think, but I've decided not to get on it because I need an adapter. And then I'm taking a bus instead, I think. The thing is that everything closes in like 12 minutes. Perfect, I got it. I just gotta catch my bus. Had to get some Swiss money for the bus. It is raining so much right now. Made it to Liechtenstein. Alright, so I had to get on 2 different buses and I accidentally got on the 13 in the wrong direction, but luckily the bus driver told me so. But none of those 3 bus drivers really spoke English. But then while I was sitting on the bus, a very kind man asked me if I was going to the youth hostel, and I said yes, and he said you don't want to get off at this stop because there's some construction, and he was like you should get off at the next stop, and then he told me which way to go and stuff like that. So that was a good experience. Oh, and the hostel reception just answered me on text saying that I could just get an adapter at the reception, and if I knew that I would just have gotten on the train and not have paid a lot of money for the bus tickets. But that's alright, I guess. I'm also staying in Switzerland for 2 more days I think, so I'll need it anyways I guess. But I made it to Liechtenstein, my 11th country on this trip and my 4th country on this trip that I haven't been to before I think. Oh, and I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and just see these mountains because I can't see nothing. But it is still raining quite a lot. Alright, I'm quite sure this is my hostel. Still had a bit of a hard time finding it. Well, you can see some lights out there up on the mountains. Pretty nice. I think I booked a 6-bedroom, but he upgraded me because there was only 1 person in this room with 4 beds, so we're just 2 in a 4-bedroom, which can't complain about that. That's quite nice. I am getting some laundry done, so this is the clothes for now. And I got some Swiss chocolate. In less than an hour I've already went to the wrong room twice. It was 214. Well, that's not dry at all. Alright, it's later this evening and I just want to tell you that just for the section where I'm riding Bernina express trains, if I didn't have my Interrail pass, it would have been 65 euros for just a 2nd class ticket without a seat reservation. And for the 1st class panorama carriages, it's 140 euros. And if you want a seat reservation for either of those, it's gonna be an extra 25 euros. And I could imagine that in the high seasons, you would really need a seat reservation. Well, I've just been editing the video now, 20 minutes past midnight, and I'm going to bed. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Tomorrow I think I'll hike a mountain and I'm actually gonna stay in a hostel that's a former prison, which was once a very serious prison. But you'll have to wait until tomorrow to see that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.